All right, let's talk about the 2025 Lincoln Navigator, because what we're seeing here isn't just a simple refresh, it's a total rethink of what a high-end luxury SUV can be. So today, we're going to break down the biggest highlights, the stuff that really makes this new flagship a major standout in a very competitive field. So, here's the plan. We're going to start with the absolutely stunning new tech in what they're calling the Digital Command Center. Then we'll dive into how the cabin becomes your own personal sanctuary. After that, we'll look under the hood at its power, check out the smart co-pilot features, and finally, we'll see how it stacks up against its biggest rival. Okay, first up, the Digital Command Center. The second you open the door on the 2025 Navigator, the interior makes a huge statement. You really have to throw out everything you think you know about a traditional dashboard, because this is where the whole experience really begins. And the first thing you see, it's impossible to miss this. A massive coast-to-coast panoramic display that completely redefines the driver's interface. To call this just a screen doesn't even do it justice. This is the vehicle's nerve center.
So how big are we talking? 48 inches. Yeah, you heard that right. To put that in perspective, that is basically the size of a decent living room television, just stretching elegantly across the entire dash. The scale of it is just wow.
But here's the really brilliant part. It's not just for show. The whole purpose of this design is to put critical info, like your navigation and your speed, directly in your line of sight. That means less time glancing down and away from the road. It's that perfect blend of stunning looks and really smart functional design. And what happens when you're parked? Well, that's when this thing turns into your own personal entertainment hub. There's a pano mode for watching movies or even playing games on that huge screen. It's all powered by 5G for super fast streaming, and it's paired with an incredible 28-speaker Revel Ultima 3D audio system. It's a full-on immersive experience. Okay, so the tech is mind-blowing, but let's shift gears and talk about the actual feel of the cabin. Because beyond all the screens, the Navigator is really engineered to be a true retreat from the crazy world outside. You know, one of the best ways I've heard it described is a spa on wheels. And honestly, that's not an exaggeration at all. It's pretty much the core idea behind the entire interior design, creating this super calm, rejuvenating environment. And the star of that show is a new feature called Lincoln Rejuvenate. Picture this. You're parked, maybe waiting for a few minutes. You can activate this curated experience that uses pretty much every comfort feature in the car all at once to help you just relax and recharge. And here's how it works. It's like a four-part symphony for your senses. First, it sets the ambience, adjusting the interior lights and the visuals on that big screen. Then comes the soundscape, playing calming sounds through that killer audio system. Step 3 is Serenity, where it releases these subtle, pleasant scents. And finally, relaxation. The seats kick in with heating, ventilation, and massage functions. It's a holistic approach to just chilling out. And that whole sanctuary feeling is everywhere. You've got the legendary perfect position seats that you can adjust in like 30 different ways. Now even the second row passengers can get massaging seats. Plus, there are these stunning new Black Label interior themes called Enlighten and Atmospheric, and they use all genuine wood and super plush leather. It's just next-level comfort. But hey, don't let all this talk about spas and serenity fool you, because underneath all that luxury and tech is the heart of a true workhorse. This thing is built for some serious capability. Under the hood, you've got a twin-turbocharged V6 engine that delivers a very formidable 440 horsepower. And what that really means is just effortless acceleration. Whether you're merging onto the highway or just cruising, the power is always right there when you need it. And here is the number that really matters for capability. 510 pound-feet of torque. See, torque is that twisting force, the real grunt that gets heavy loads moving. And the Navigator delivers it in spades, which gives you that confident, commanding feel on the road. So all that power translates directly into towing muscle. When you get it with the heavy-duty trailer tow package, the 2025 Navigator can pull up to 8,700 pounds. We're talking a large boat, a big camper, whatever you've got. But how good is that number, really? Well, when you put it up against its main rivals, the Escalade, the BMW X7, the Mercedes GLS, the Navigator outtows all of them. So when it comes to pure utility, it's the clear leader of the pack. And that capability is no accident. It's built on a tough, truck-style body-on-frame platform. Think of it like a pickup truck. The body of the SUV is mounted on a separate, super strong steel frame. That's what gives it the strength for heavy towing.
Plus, and this is a big deal, for 2025, every single Navigator trim comes with 4x4 as standard. That means you get all-weather confidence right from the start.
Okay, so it's powerful and it's capable. Now let's talk about the technology that makes driving this thing easier and a whole lot less stressful. The Navigator basically comes with an intelligent co-pilot built right in.
The headliner here is Lincoln Blue Cruise. This is a true hands-free highway driving system, and the latest version allows for significantly longer periods where you can keep your hands off the wheel. It is an absolute game changer for taking the mental load out of those long road trips.
And the upgrades are fantastic. There's lane change assist now. You just tap the turn signal and the vehicle changes lanes for you. There's also in-lane repositioning, so it'll subtly shift away from big trucks in the next lane. And crucially, if the system ever needs you to take over, it now tells you why on the screen, which really helps build your confidence and trust in the tech.
So, we've seen it leads the pack in towing, but let's put it all together. With all this tech and all this capability, how does the Navigator measure up directly against its oldest rival, the Escalade? Let's take a closer look at the numbers.
Well, the core specs tell a pretty clear story. The Navigator gives you more horsepower as standard. It comes with standard 4x4 versus the Escalade's standard rear-wheel drive, and, as we saw, it boasts a higher maximum towing capacity.
So what's the bottom line? The data shows the Navigator delivers more power, more towing capability, and the all-weather confidence of standard four-wheel drive right out of the box. And this brings us to a final thought. The 2025 Navigator really challenges our perception of what a luxury vehicle is. With this incredible blend of immense capability and a cabin that's designed to be a personal sanctuary, it kind of begs the question, right? Is the future of luxury just about getting from point A to point B? Or is it about having a truly personal space on wheels?